Good morning, everybody. We are here live at 7:30 in the morning to watch the Honkai Star Rail Livestream 2.3. It's farewell PENACONY. You know, and to say that makes me so sad because this has been my favorite place to visit in all the Hoyo games. I think that the 2.2 story was my favorite still from anything we've seen from Hoyoverse. I know it was long and there was pacing problems, but I loved it. And I thought everything was very cohesive, and I hope that they explain a lot of the loose ends here, like where Sparkle's button is for everybody, and so much more. Let's watch.
Evening, City of Dreams.
Good morning.
All eyes are on the PENACONY repechage, which
Come to Twitch, by the way.
now in its fourth round. Waves of remaining competitors are still vying for their shot at
Is
victory.
that good volume for you guys?
Leaving aside Duke Inferno's fiery demise,
Good morning, guys.
the family would
Good
like
to
to
see you.
reassure everyone that no contestants have come to harm. That's still the case, right? With the crisis dispelled, only
Good.
flowers, glory, and rapturous applause await. And not to mention a pool party.
Woo! Beach episode.
Miss Acheron.
She's eating her peach.
We all agree to the swimsuit dress code. That's
God, I
not a
wish.
swimsuit.
God, I wish.
Is that what we agreed?
Ah, but you.
Albert, can I borrow you?
Oh, Madam
God!
Jade. So, what brings you here?
Oh
The corporation is planning to increase the special program budget. Here, it's all in the agreement.
no! I
Thank
gotta
you,
be
Miss
strong.
Jade. And thank you, RPC. Where do I sign?
That is a
Pleasure
voice.
doing business.
He said maybe I'm not gay.
Miss Firefly. Hey.
Oh, Firefly.
Can you do the transformation thingy? You know what I'm talking about.
No way she does it.
Now's the perfect time.
Okay, it's just there's a lot of people around.
No problem.
Only 10,000 watching.
If anything goes wrong, just blame your good buddy Albert.
In that case, check out the newest upgrade. I shall set the seas ablaze.
Oh, that was a pretty cool transition.
To me,
This is it.
hiding is much easier than being honest.
The final patch of 2.3.
Yet,
PENACONY.
I still want to try expressing my emotions as any ordinary person would.
Forgotten someone, my gray-haired friend?
That's what I'm saying. The button.
I put a bomb on this ship. You have 10 minutes to find it. Better hurry.
Damn.
Clean up. Move forward.
Bro.
I shall set the seas ablaze.
Sam is so cool.
Always remember, don't leave with any regrets.
I knew Sparkle would do this. That is such an Iron Man
So now-
moment.
Do you understand what you must give up, Miss Sam? Even from here point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash. There's no backing out now. For me, or for you.
Oh dear
My
God.
sprint isn't over yet.
It's been a while.
My poor
little
wallet.
Elena.
I propose a toast
Since you care so much, speed up the countdown.
to the future of PENACONY and the universe.
This will be the best one.
Can I interpret this
Oh.
as the next phase of the simulated universe?
Correction. It's a new subject matter that Dr. Ratio
That's
and I have
Fireflies.
personally agreed on.
Wasn't that Fireflies? Why was he holding it? Dude, I swear to God, if Firefly actually dies in like an Iron Man fashion, I'm gonna be... I mean, that would be really peak. But you guys ever seen Avengers? Where Iron Man like takes the nuclear bomb over New York and like throws it into space? That felt like the same. So that's where the button went. Sparkle has planted a bunch of bombs around the ship. And if we don't get rid of every one of them, we could die. I think people will like 2.3 more than 2.2 because it looks like it could be better paced. it could probably be a lot faster and a lot less lore heavy. That's gonna be my guess and estimate. But god dang, Jade's, when she like pulled out the whip, I thought about Yinlin. Not gonna lie. First Jade coat, by the way. Skrillum has that wing design like Sam's. I like seeing Skrillum again too. The whip isn't all. Huh?
And whether or not your world
Yeah, it looks
has a
action-packed.
day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Good morning, Albert.
I'm Albert, your friendliest feathered announcer.
I love him.
Welcome to the version 2.3 Farewell PENACONY special program. For today's program, we have with us a Galaxy Ranger as well as a Stellaron Hunter. Not
An
to
IPC.
mention a director of the IPC Strategic Investment Department, Madam Jade.
What kind of wine do you guys think this is?
That's me.
Moscato?
Thank you for the invite. It's a pleasure to be here for the version 2.3 special program.
It's like silk.
You can call me
Blood?
Acheron. So, what exactly is this newest upgrade you were all talking about?
It's blood in a cup.
I just showed everyone. Hi, Trailblazers. Firefly here.
Welcome, welcome. Now, before we go any further, we agreed to a pool party.
He's the only
I'm
one.
the only one that showed up in a swimsuit.
Dude, I would have done it with him. Jade
We
in a pool
thought you
party.
were joking. After all, this show never previously had pool party levels of funding.
Don't worry, Albert. Madam Jade's investment is on the way. Next time for sure.
Anyway,
If there's the next time, if you don't
take a
die.
look around, you guys. We're coming to you live from the skies above PENACONY.
Thanks for the resub. Turn my alerts off.
Here's my rent. No ads for me.
Quite a
you for the
luxurious
sub.
setting. What's the occasion?
Oh, no occasion needed, Miss Acheron. I just wanted to give everyone a taste of
Thank you.
PENACONY's history. Over to you, Madam Jade.
One amber era ago,
Dude, this looks sick.
Odie Alfalfa, the Penacony Alfalfa family head, invested a large sum in constructing the radiant Feldspar airship. Aside from the opulent parlor, ballroom, and recreation facilities, one could simply relax at the poolside with a few glasses of Soul Glad.
This place looks like the
This
Honkai Star
grand
Rail
airship
LA
has
event.
sailed above Penacony's Sea of Dreams for an entire Amber era, suspending services only recently in the wake of the crisis.
It looks just like the
The
LA event.
Trailblazers have yet to claim responsibility for this matter.
In case you weren't aware, the radiant Feldspar
Almost like the
never opens
Titanic.
to the public. Only the family's most esteemed guests are invited to take in such breathtaking aerial
Free
views of
Wi-Fi?
PENACONY.
You mean to say that after 3 whole versions, the Trailblazers might finally be able to take a vacation?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The Trailblazers' recent battle against the Order caused great disturbance in PENACONY.
Correct. The Charmony Festival was forced to terminate. One can well imagine the damage to public opinion. The family's reputation must be built anew, and the public must be reassured. There are many delicate issues which urgently need addressing.
She's so like
Aside
sassy.
from the Oak family, the major lineages are preparing their responses to help deal with the aftermath. In the version 2.3 Trailblaze mission, the Express crew will be
Farewell,
invited aboard
PENACONY.
the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses to important family discussions.
What if Penacony blows up?
But if the factors that disrupted the dreamscape have been resolved, what other assistance is required?
The Order stepped all over the Harmony surf. You can't deal with stuff like that out in the open. The family came up with an idea. Fix the Radiant Feldspar as the Charmony Festival's location while simultaneously announcing the reopening of the airship.
to like distract
Pity none of
everybody?
This razzle-dazzle can fool the IPC. During the Grand Theater final battle, Aventurine may have been digging up dirt on the family and Dreamflux.
Oh shit.
I'll need to take care of a few things during my visit to Penacony.
Oh shit.
Huh? Is the IPC about to make a claim on PENACONY?
Never say
They're striking at the
never.
last second here.
Gosh dang IPC. Oh, for the Amber Lord, baby.
Huh.
Reading between the lines, it seems like these discussions concern the future of PENACONY.
They do. But a quick refresher.
If it
Anyone
doesn't
remember
blow
a
up.
certain masked fool issuing mutually assured destruction buttons to the residents of PENACONY?
I remember.
I can't believe I skipped her.
Sparkle sent out gifts in each one of the past 3 versions. Surely she...
Would pushing the button really cause PENACONY to explode?
Surely she's
I
just
have
playing
my
with
doubts.
us.
Only one
She
way to
has
find
one.
out.
What?
Whoa!
She has
Everyone
one.
take a deep breath, okay? You guys have been spending too much time with
When
a
did she
certain
get one?
blonde-haired director. I'm not footing the bill if you blow up the Radiant Feldspar. Let's leave these mysteries for the Trailblazers to explore again. Huh? It's time we got back to the Charming Festival, baby.
Oh, 7
Who
PENACONY,
might
everybody.
the honor guest be? I hear you ask.
Just when they're about to get interesting, Albert hands things over to the Trailblazers again.
Family business is family business, and we've got a show to do. Even if the next young lady needs no
I
introduction.
can't wait to see the Firefly stuff, like the trailer or the demo. Here we go. This is what we've been waiting for. Just making sure her hair looks all cute. Damn! Holy! Okay, that music's pretty good.
Firefly is a member of the Stellaron Hunters and hails from Glamoth, a world that was destroyed
Glamoth.
long ago.
Glamoth.
Glamoth.
The same Glamoth from the Firmament Frontline Glamoth relic set?
I don't.
I remember the planar ornament description had a story about Glamoth's Iron Cavalry Regiment.
I didn't read that.
Yes. Glamoth was once a rich and powerful empire with a vast territory. After the swarm invaded, everything was destroyed.
She's so Winx Club
Resisting the
coded.
swarm called for the creation of Glamoth's Iron Cavalry.
You guys are funny today.
Genetically modified soldiers, weapons that existed only to wage war.
They piloted mechs to contain the swarm. I met many of those heroes and bade farewell to many.
I always get depressed when Acheron starts yapping
Stood
here.
out to me is that Sam's full name is actually Firefly Type 4 Strategic Assault Mech, meaning that out there, between the distant celestial bodies, there could be other Sams.
A Sam
Imagine
family?
that. Good thinking, Madam Jade.
An
Perhaps
army
the
of
answer to that
Sams?
question lies in Firefly's myriad Celestia and animated short.
Can't wait to see that.
Count me in.
I was wondering, is it really you talking when Sam says something, Firefly?
I actually spend a lot of time practicing my Sam lines.
Oh, here we go.
Let me guess. Silverwolf came up with the lines, Blade came up with the movements, and Kafka put them together.
Huh? That sounds a little too professional for us.
Yeah, well, speaking of professional, I think it's time we took a look at what this young lady can
All right,
do
this
in
is
her combat
this is
mech.
make or break for me.
I'm a fire type
If I'll
character,
pull, like, a
following
lot or
the path
not.
of destruction. When using my technique during exploration, I summon my Sam armor. Sam can leap into the air. After landing, Sam attacks all enemies within a set range.
That's pretty cool.
Quite the heroic entry.
It's fast.
After using technique to enter battle, for every wave of enemies,
Holy.
weaknesses can be inflicted on units without fire weakness, which lasts for a set number of turns.
What teams are you gonna build her
In
with?
battle, Sam has 2 forms. In the initial form, using skill consumes HP, while simultaneously regenerating
HP.
ultimate energy. The lower the HP, the less damage sustained.
Okay.
Are all Stellaron hunters this careless with their lives?
Blade is just the same way, bro.
When using ultimate, Sam enters the second battle form, the dazzling complete combustion state. In addition to more
I love
powerful
Annalisa.
basic attacks and skills, speed is also increased.
Whoa.
When using enhanced abilities, Sam's weakness break efficiency and weakness break damage sustained by enemies both increase. Sam restores HP with
Dude.
each attack.
So, The complete combustion state allows us to get a glimpse of Firefly's view from the mech.
That's cool.
That's a determined gaze if I ever saw one. Enough to set the seas ablaze, I'll wager.
That's so awesome.
I get it. That's her voice line.
I want to set the seas ablaze.
That looks pretty nice.
The complete combustion
Yassified
state's enhanced
Sam.
skill not only allows for increased toughness reduction, it can
Yeah.
also inflict fire weakness on target enemies.
That's cool.
The flames that Sam emits when breaking the enemy's weakness
Damn,
are
I
quite
love the design
spectacular.
of the double
And
swords.
is that a countdown icon on the action bar?
That's right. When the countdown is up, Sam will exit the complete combustion state.
It seems like the
Interesting.
effects of Firefly's abilities all relate to weakness break. I suppose it would make most sense for Firefly to team up with allies who have weakness break efficiency buffs, or even super break.
Super break team.
That's right. For example, the Harmony Trailblazer.
Oh.
Perfect. We all have that.
What a wonderful coincidence! In version 2.2, the Trailblazer inherited the Watchmaker's legacy and embarked on the
Spoilers!
brand
I guess
new
this is
Path
spoiler.
of Harmony.
Why would you be watching this if you didn't play?
The spirit of trailblazing, traversing unprecedented distances to go where none have gone before. But that's what it's all about. Bringing the will of the Trailblaze to more and more people. And on that note, I've got some good news for y'all.
More money.
After activating the Harmony Trailblazer following the version 2.3 update, Trailblazers can obtain a Shadow of Harmony through the When Charmony Rings Out event screen, thereby upgrading the
Oh, like a
Trailblazer's
constellation.
Eidolon level.
Eidolon.
And if I haven't had time to experience PENACONY yet?
Don't worry. After locking the Path of Preservation, Trailblazers yet to complete the version 2.2 Trailblaze mission can activate the Path of Harmony early through the When Charmony Rings Out event screen.
Okay, so you didn't have to do it.
Oh,
You could just skip the
I
story
hope
and do
the
it.
will of the Trailblaze reaches
You don't have 12
everyone on
hours.
this journey.
Well said. Now, without further ado,
Harmony and
it's time
Bellabog
we
is
got to know a
crazy.
certain highly respected
Hey.
IPC director a little
Look at
better.
his little, like...
Enter Madam
That's cute.
Jade.
Yes! Yes! God. Bro, the string pull. What is it with gacha games What is it with these gacha games lately, man? Stepping on me.
Jade
Whipping
is the
me.
director of the IPC Strategic
I love
Investment
it.
Department and a member of the 10 Stone Hearts. She is as beautiful as she is elegant, and the upcoming Radiant Feldspar discussions are an opportunity for her to
That was
showcase her true skills.
In contrast
They know
with
where you
Topaz's
step on me.
negotiation abilities and Aventurine's daredevil spirit, I prefer to operate behind the scenes, using emergency measures to reap a full harvest when the opportunity arises.
It feels like making a
Look
deal
at this
with
guy
Jade
down
is
here.
a risky proposition. If you ever let your guard down even a little bit, you'll never escape her trap, no matter how hard you struggle.
Who is that? Tag yourself.
I think the term
It's
you're
me.
looking for
Okay.
is femme fatale. I like the sound of that.
Mm-hmm. And Jade also has a hobby by the name
That
of Bonnet
snake's
Jade Exchange.
crazy.
A pawn shop.
That's Amina.
essentially. Though it kind of sounds like a fine dining experience with you on the menu.
One swish of the contract and the customer is 8 billion credits out of pocket.
I don't know if this is Mina's type, to be honest with you.
Watch your step, Trailblazers.
Jade's goal
I will
always
not.
aligns with her own interests. She plays the long game, whetting her customer's appetite while extracting a suitable price. She first draws her customers into a vortex of desire.
Yeah, she's more of like a sweetheart type.
This is where they're most valuable, leaving nothing but an empty shell of despair.
Albert, you okay, bro?
Why is everyone staring at me?
'Cause you're in a pool,
Albert,
bro.
Didn't you just sign an agreement with Jade over the special program budget?
Wait, what? Hold on a second. Oh.
So what exactly
Is Albert
happens
fired?
to people who sign agreements with Jade?
Patience, patience. Why don't we let the combat do the talking?
Did
As
Albert
a
die?
quantum-type character following the path of erudition, my basic
Guys?
attack deals blast damage to a single enemy and adjacent targets.
Okay.
A blast damage.
Oh,
dealing
the
basic
snake
attack?
skin.
Exactly that. My skill, on the other hand, allows me to sign an agreement with a single ally, thereby granting them enhancement and speed boost buffs. When the signee attacks the enemy, they can deal additional damage, but at the expense of consuming their own HP.
That's
Enhancement
kinda
in
cool.
exchange for HP. Huh. Is that what people mean by bestowing poison in the guise of sweet dew?
Now, of course, if I choose myself as the signee, the speed boost and HP consumption effects do not apply.
Okay, so you can just
When
boost
I
her
or
as a
signee
DPS.
launch an attack, it accumulates charges for me. When charges are full, a follow-up attack is launched.
Is that the stepping one?
The IPCs sure enjoy
Or that's just the
follow-up
whip?
attack.
Yeah, they love
Seems that the
follow-ups.
strategic investment department has its own modus operandi.
They'll always
My
follow up on
ultimate,
taxes.
On the other hand, allows me to mete out punishment in accordance
It's literally
with
a
the
shoe.
agreement. In addition to dealing damage to all enemies, my follow-up attack is enhanced.
If there's a place that's closest to a dream, then are the punished destined for the place that's furthest from it?
Brother,
Like-
man.
An abyss?
You don't think those places might be one and the same? When using my technique during exploration, enemies within a set range enter the blind fealty state and will
They can't see
refrain
you.
from attacking me. After attacking an enemy inflicted with blind fealty, other enemies in the state will enter the battle,
Oh, that's cool.
with all enemies sustaining damage.
Just a single sheet of paper.
Jesus.
Signing away control of your life to others is all too easy.
I'm more likely to get Jade cons than I am
Albert.
Firefly now, to be honest.
He might be doing Jade and the IPC's bidding for a few decades more than anticipated.
Wakey wakey. I don't take kindly to procrastination during working hours.
How are you feeling, Albert?
Wakey,
You won't be
wakey.
retiring anytime soon. But then, neither will your program.
I will not E6 both.
Silver linings!
Unless the VAs are pulling with me.
Why do I still feel like I'm working for nothing?
I wouldn't
I have to
trouble
avoid
yourself
them.
with that question. Why don't we talk about the version 2.3 banner instead?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
great
better
idea.
time.
In version 2.3's first
Gallagher's
half of
up.
Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character
Ronmay's back.
Firefly, as well as the limited
You guys
5-star
are
character
fucked.
Ronmay. In addition, the drop
guys
rates for
are
limited
so in
5-star light
trouble.
cone, whereabouts your dreams rest, as well as
Oh,
a
you're in
limited light
trouble.
cone pass up and mirror will be boosted.
I want to get the light column.
Miss Firefly.
Yeah, you guys are
She
fucked.
must yearn for the world beyond the cold confines of her surroundings.
I thought I could save a little
Faint
too.
lights flickering in the midst of a dark forest.
Meanwhile,
Okay,
in
everybody can skip part two.
2.3's second half will prevent, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character
You can save
Jade
here.
and our resident Knight of Beauty, Argenti.
I'm sad
will
I don't
also be
have
joining
Argenti,
the
actually.
lineup. In addition,
I might
the drop
pull for
rates
him.
for the limited 5-star light cone,
He's pretty.
Hope is Priceless, as well as the light cone, an instant before gaze, will be boosted.
That light cone's so cool.
So,
It's very motherly.
even the fiercest of executives has a gentle side.
Who isn't moved by the laughter of children? My heart isn't actually made of stone, you know.
And finally, the brand new 4-star light cone after the Charmony Fall.
Okay, so
will also be
Sunday
joining
survives.
the war.
Trust.
I wonder where Mr. Sunday is
Confirmation.
right now.
I think we all need a glass of Soul Glare. But no good anywhere, Trailblazers. After the
I love
break,
Albert.
we'll be talking 2.3 events.
Okay, big question now. Who are we pulling and who are we skipping? I mean, I have a Ronmay copy already, but that Ronmay light cone looks cool. I definitely do want to get Firefly at least one copy. At least one. And then Jade, maybe more than one. Jade looks way cooler than I thought she would. I'm not gonna lie. I thought they were gonna give her some like decent mechanics, but the buffer DPS combo and the insane animation on top of it and like super sexy seductive voice. I have been IHOP for Firefly, but Annalisa had to leave early, so I can't. It doesn't count the full Ray, you know. I'm gonna have to spend money. Well, check out Loot Bar, our sponsor. Hashtag ad. You can save a lot. Second code. All right, last little half of this project.
Welcome back, dear viewers.
This will be like events now.
Let's duck right into version 2.3's brand new events. First up, a significant update to the simulated universe.
Okay, I might have to pull everybody.
So exciting! Did Mr. Screwlum and Dr. Ratio devise a new project?
Divergent Universe.
You guessed it. Led by Mr. Screwlum, Divergent Universe, the human comedy, is a brand new project path.
Up until now, the aim of the simulated universe has been to research the stories of the eons.
Yeah, they were talking about this.
I'm assuming that the human comedy has more of a human focus?
Bingo! That's the main research thrust of this phase of the simulated universe.
Looks like this project will be conducted on the Radiant Feldspar.
Mingo number 2, let me tell you a little more about it. First up, a groundbreaking update to the Divergent Universe, the arithmetic mapping function.
This looks cool.
In the Divergent Universe, Trailblazers can switch between characters they already possess.
Huh. So they can create their own lineups?
Precisely. When testing the Divergent Universe, Trailblazers will no longer be limited by character downloads. When character level is lower than the current equilibrium level cap, it will automatically increase to meet the cap.
Really?
If one of my characters is level 1, but I use them in the Divergent Universe, it increases to a set level?
You got it.
Whoa, well, it allows you to play
So
any
handy.
character.
But
That's so
what
cool.
if a character has the level, but no suitable relics or light cones?
Relatable.
Or not. In that situation, temporary light cones and relics at the current equilibrium level cap will be automatically assigned.
You just get to play for
I
free.
like when things are automatic.
Ain't it great? Now
That's
we mustn't
cool.
overlook Dr. Ratio's new brainwave equation, a buff combination
that was
of 2 different
unexpected.
paths. Before the start of every test, Trailblazers have the opportunity to select a random equation. And for the equation to take effect, you'll need different amounts of path blessings.
Okay,
Once the
cool.
required amount has been achieved, the equation will activate.
It's just like
and
selecting
the
a path.
team can obtain the corresponding combat abilities. Equation has a max of 3 stars.
This will help you learn characters so much better.
The higher an equation's star level, the more blessings are needed to activate it?
You nailed it! And to speed things up, the geniuses have kindly marked the required path blessings for each equation in Trailblazer's possession.
I can play
Knowing
Arlen
which blessings
now.
can activate an equation is easy as pie.
That's so considerate. If you're ever struggling to choose, just follow the mark.
Adapting your choices to suit your equation allows you to cater the effects to your current team.
It works both ways.
That's so good.
You could adjust your team's composition to better suit your current equation. I want to see Trailblazers mixing and matching.
So, if I accidentally chose an unsuitable blessing, or if I want to switch my current equation, can I make a change?
Of course.
Oh, you
By
go back.
visiting the workbench of
What the
creation,
heck?
Trailblazers can overwrite their existing equation and switch
Are
it
they
out
in a
for
rice
another.
cooker?
Unwanted blessings can also be switched out for other blessings, or even enhanced.
Are we eating them?
Has the curio store added more purchasable items?
Oh, am I hallucinating? Did Madam
Was that a
Hurt
toilet or a
really
rice
lower
cooker?
The prices?
The curio system has been upgraded. In addition to normal curios, Trailblazers can also choose from weighted curios. These curios are more suited to characters of specific paths or types, and really elevate the combat experience. Keep your eyes peeled, Trailblazers.
That's so good for
Separately,
learning other
we should
teams.
also take a look at the wealth and escapade domains of the Divergent Universe. Trailblazers can win different prizes in these domains by spending cosmic fragments.
Gamba.
Beware, in the event of a program error, your cosmic fragments
Gamba.
could be wasted, or even land you with negative curios.
The fuck?
Sometimes the same starting point can lead to very different outcomes. Luck is an important component.
It sure is.
They could never make me hate you,
Now,
Allegra Clark.
allow me to introduce an impressive optimization that left a big impression
Such
on
a
your
good
buddy
voice.
Albert. When suffering defeat in the simulated universe, Trailblazers no longer need to force stop the game. Divergent Universe Combat now allows for Restart Challenge, and Trailblazers can select a new lineup.
So you fuck up and die, you can just restart
After
right there.
completing each test in the Divergent Universe, Trailblazers can acquire synchronicity points and inspiration, allowing them to activate
Quality
the
of
buff
life.
nodes and inspiration circuits. Testing the simulated
Whoa.
universe just got a little bit easier.
Thanks for all the info, Albert. It's just... Didn't you forget something important? What about the planar ornaments?
I thought you
Oh, yeah,
never
like the
asked.
relics.
The planar ornament extraction function has arrived.
Yanchi.
Every time Trailblazers clear the Divergent Universe, they can choose to save a record of that challenge and archive the data of the equation, blessings, and curios in question. Choose the planar ornaments you want, use the archive, inherit the
Oh.
data and buffs from the archive, challenge the boss enemy, and obtain immersion rewards.
That is so efficient and fast.
You mean you can skip ahead? You just need to defeat the boss to get quick access to the planar ornaments?
Are we sure this isn't some cracked version of the simulated universe?
Yeah, this
that
seems
Silverwolf
better
out
than
there?
the simulated universe.
Keep it down! The last person to doubt the Genius Society lost 76 accounts.
A
Herta could be pissed about
brand
this.
new simulated universe.
Grillim did it better.
Sounds worth a try.
Amen to that.
I love this for
in version
players.
2.3, the Divergent Universe will be adding 2 new planar ornaments: Duran, Dynasty of Running Wolves, and Forge of the Kalpagni Lantern.
Kalpani looks cool.
Make sure to use the new planar ornament extraction function to get a hold of them.
After experiencing ordinary extrapolation, the Divergent Universe will have a weekly cyclical extrapolation objective. By completing this weekly challenge, Trailblazers can obtain a first-time completion reward, as well as additional synchronicity points.
It's cool.
Not to mention, in order to celebrate the arrival of the Divergent Universe, Madame Herta has added the 5-star erudition light cone Eternal Calculus to the store.
5-star light
Trailblazers who
cone?
wish to redeem it better start reserving some Herta bonds.
Is this one good?
Sounds like the level of freedom in the Divergent Universe is really high. Faster access to planar ornaments, full choice of characters. Those are some big gameplay improvements.
So nice for
Big
in-game.
improvements indeed. In the vastness of the universe,
That's a new one.
eons are beyond our reach. Humanity must learn to rise from its falls and strike its own path.
When gazing up at the stars, it's important to keep your feet planted firmly on the ground. The stories
I'm
in
firm feet. Sorry.
Divergent Universe, the human comedy, may seem small, but that does not make them insignificant. Trailblazers, get exploring.
I can't wait to experience those
Can't wait for 2.2, guys.
stories.
2.3.
It's a chance for us to find out more about ourselves.
I look forward to the memories.
Any room for a non-human
She's so somber.
companion? Aside from all of this, in PENACONY's Dreamscape sales store, a deal has been struck with a member of the mysterious creed Exequy. They wish to
Exequy.
see traces of the shapeless prince in the experiences of your deadly struggles. Unlock the brand new permanent challenge mode, Apocalyptic Shadow, in Dreamflux Reef, and experience those past dreamscapes.
But like
Creed
enhanced
Exequy.
difficulty, maybe?
Is this the first appearance of this faction of the finality?
Not necessarily.
A new permanent challenge mode? So what's different?
Keep adding them. It's awesome.
In Apocalyptic Shadow, Trailblazers will challenge boss enemies that they have encountered in their journey. Every phase has 2 enemies, which are split
Whoa.
into 4 levels of challenge difficulty. The enemies in Apocalyptic Shadow are a little different to regular boss enemies. In preparation for the fight, Trailblazers can read the enemy's traits at the start of the battle.
As with other permanent game modes, during the challenge, there are buff effects for Trailblazers to choose from for every boss. Make sure you maximize the advantages of your lineup. Defeating enemies through team adjustments, or by exploring different battle strategies, makes for a richer combat experience.
That's really cool.
Trailblazers can record a maximum of 3 floors of 3-star quick clearances.
That's right. And after the first time clearance of Apocalyptic
300
Shadow's set
Jades.
difficulty,
That's 300.
Trailblazers can obtain the 4-star character Shui Yi, as well as 300 stellar jades and self-modeling resin.
I've always said her name wrong.
Nice!
I said Shui
We're
always.
just getting warmed up.
Shui.
Let's take a look at the permanent game mode rotating schedule.
Oh.
The first phase of the Apocalyptic Shadow Challenge will launch on the day of the version 2.3 update and last for 6 weeks. Every version will rotationally update according to the following sequence: Apocalyptic Shadow, Pure Fiction, Forgotten Hall, just as before. On every other Monday, the permanent challenge stage is replaced.
Related system functions have also been optimized. When entering the 3 permanent game mode screens from the Interastral Peace Handbook, aside from being able to see the challenge lineups of their friends, Trailblazers can also easily check the star level progress of their current challenge. On the permanent game mode preparation screen, Trailblazers can use preset lineups to create their team, and even customize with drag and drop.
That's cool.
How thoughtful.
To like rearrange your order instead of going back.
Now let's talk rewards, shall we? By clearing a phase of Apocalyptic Shadow, Trailblazers can earn
Really
a
clean
maximum
UI
of
stuff.
720 stellar jades.
720? You might want to take another look at our agreement, Albert.
Albert's fire, bro.
The maximum number of stellar jades awarded in each phase of the Forgotten Hall, Pure Fiction, and Apocalyptic Shadow permanent challenges is increasing from 720 to 800.
800!
The budgetary increase will be funded through Albert's salary. You.
It's like
No,
I said,
Albert!
making a deal with Jade is a risky proposition.
He can't do nothing about
Well
it
done.
either.
Following this change, Trailblazers can now obtain
Justice
a
for
total
Albert.
of 2,400 stellar jades through the
fucked up.
permanent challenges in each version.
That's a lot.
Then why do I hear quiet weeping?
I don't think Owlbert's seeing the bright
I
side.
feel so bad for him.
Keep it together, Albert.
Poor guy.
In the upcoming
He's gonna
version,
go broke.
the origami birds also venture into the Radiant Feldspar. Bring with them a little
Limited
game.
time event.
Here's hoping Trailblazers can help to test it out.
An arcade game? Huh, let me give Silverwolf a call.
These origami birds are very endearing. But why do I have a sense of deja vu?
Honestly, this is
arcade
the
game,
voice of these birds
Trailblazers
too, you
need
know
to
that?
cause elimination within a
Firefly's
specified
VA.
number of steps in order to increase the
Whoa.
bird's combat power.
It's Bejeweled.
Before the end of every turn,
Candy Crush.
corresponding damage is calculated according to the difference in combat
Fruit
value.
Crush.
When your opponent's HP returns to 0, like my bank account, victory is sealed.
Like my bank account, he said.
Could it really be?
So legendary.
I never thought the day would come when I could play match 3 on a Penaconian airship.
This looks
In
sick.
the origami bird class event,
They can get my mom and
Trailblazers can also
all.
do battle freely with friends from across the universe.
Can I fight Silverwolf?
Of course.
Mom,
Be they old
come on.
buddies or gaming acquaintances, all can connect and play. Get tested.
Great!
That's so funny.
Next event is called Stellar Shimmer.
So many
Does that
events.
name
I'm
ring any bells
overwhelmed.
for anyone?
It's good though.
Stellar Flare. Is this the sequel?
You're a
What?
sharp one, Miss Acheron. Stellar Shimmer brings with it lots of brand new challenge mechanisms and trial character lineups.
It'd be sick if they were all in
Catering your team
bikinis.
to suit the mechanisms
I'm just gonna
is
say
the
it.
key to victory.
These mechanisms. Care to divulge a little more?
Well, for example, In certain stages, breaking an enemy's weakness can grant you an extra action. In other stages, characters enjoy unlimited revivals and can regenerate 50% of their energy.
Does that mean Trailblazers can try doing away with survivability units and focus purely on damage output lineups?
DPS, four DPS
Defeat
team.
as many waves of enemies as possible in a set number of cycles to complete the challenge and obtain
That's
rewards.
sick. No preservation.
That's it for events. Time we took another breather. Don't go anywhere. More fascinating updates on version 2.3
Bro.
are right around the corner.
As soon as Genshin's like, you know what, guys, we're gonna add a second game mode, Star Rail's like, nah, we're gonna add a third, and we're gonna give you more, and we're gonna increase the amount you get for rewards again. It's like the little UI stuff was really good with all the events, but I think that, like, honestly, man, the biggest thing is skipping right to the end of the boss during this enhanced simulated universe. Skipping right to the end with your already previously saved buffs, just to farm over and over again. That is like lightning quick. That's so good. I think this will be the best update of PENACONY. I know we say it every single time, but they just keep outdoing each time. As long as the story is good, the events are there, the characters are there that are really interesting at least. So we're eating, that's for sure. I'll be excited to compare between all three patches. It's been, or 4 patches, I guess. 2.0 was a thing too, huh?
Welcome back, viewers.
Really good live stream, though.
It's the return of a nail-biting and
If you like
thrilling
in-game.
tradition.
Gift
of
of Odyssey.
Check in
Somebody
for
said this
10
a second
free
ago.
warps. The usual.
There's also version 2.3's double
Money.
events. Our good friends, Planar
Classic.
Fisher and Realm of the Strange.
Double planar ornaments and materials?
Sick.
What's not to love?
We can farm this in the new event.
Also in this version are the newly added Cavern
Ooh.
relics, Iron Cavalry against the Scourge, and the Wind-Soaring Valleys.
Those look cool.
Trailblazers can head for the Cavern of Corrosion, Path of Cavalier challenge to obtain them.
Mm-hmm. And let's not forget the new Path of Erudition trace materials that'll be added to the brand new calyxes, rough sketch, dynamic outlining, and exquisite colored dress.
Those are just maps.
For Trailblazers who wish to level up traces for me, these materials are indispensable.
So many updates! Man, I can't wait for this version to drop.
I will be there every single day for you,
And
every
we're
day.
At the end of the version
Every hour, every
2.3
second.
Special program.
I will be there, Jade.
It's about time we bade farewell to this one.
I'm the one for you.
Thanks
I love
again
you.
for everyone's support and viewers.
Call me back, please.
I eagerly await the version 2.3 story.
Same.
Here's hoping the Penacony discussions make for smooth sailing. Please, Trailblazers, do support the work of the IPC.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
looking forward to the brand new Divergent universe, not to mention all those
need a cold
brilliant
shower.
events. Don't forget to try them out.
In that case, see you in the next stream, Trailblazers. I'll be waiting for you at the usual spot.
Bye.
We're gonna take photos with her at the top spot above everything. Is there anything else? Any surprise?
Who's ripping this thing anyway? That's it. That's it. I've had it. What am I? A god? Joke to them?
Albert!
Me to read out virgin names. They're too afraid to read out for themselves.
Albert's gonna snap and be the final boss.
Not to mention the bullying. All these years working my tail feathers off for the RPC, and even the audience thinks I'm an insert.
Oh. Guys.
No! They're using my salary to fund the stellar Jade's budget for the new events. The audacity!
Guess he snapped.
You two,
Not the bird
get
cursing.
out here.
Oh my god. Shalji and Teacup, sorry, Mr. Albert. We'll be giving you 7 days off.
Tell that to Sunday. Now listen up. The 3
Hot
years
cooked
are
meal?
up. I quit. If you didn't know already, I got an offer from the Cienjo to host the war dance. Albert's about to become a big-time sports anchor.
Yeah?
You can get that on your knees and beg for all I care. It won't make any difference.
I love how the duck looks up at him. Well,
What?
actually, the warden's offer in the 7 days of paid time I mentioned did the same thing.
You...
Well, he just passed out. What do we do now? It's fine. His part's done anyway. Director, roll the tape.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What is
welcome
happening?
to the most important
Shaoji
event
cooked
in
again.
the Xianzhou calendar, the War Dance.
Huh?
The opening session is right around the corner. Here, you will witness members from all Xianzhou
See Dad in the room?
delegations vying for supremacy
Check
in
on
the
him.
Luminary Combat Arts Ceremony. First up, put your hands together for the Xianzhou Yaoqing delegation.
Oh, God.
Fierce and swift is Fei Xiao, the Merlin's Claw. And by his side, he doesn't drink plain soup.
Is this the pink
and has
furry?
no time
Oh.
for coriander. It's the celebrated medicinal chef, Jiao Chou.
We got a lot of
What
furries?
did I just read? Up next, he's cold and silent as a hunting shadow. The crow-feathered weirdo, Moza!
Moza.
And following close behind him
Moza
is the
seems cool.
Xianzhou Juming delegation. Strong and righteous is Huayan,
Oh,
the
no.
Flaming Heart.
It's happening again.
She strikes while the iron is hot and forages while the flames are bright.
Uh-oh.
It's one of the Flame Will Octet, Yunli.
We've seen Yunli.
These are some wordy intros. And finally, the
There's some
official host
more?
delegation has arrived. Let's hear it for the Xianzhou Lao Fu. Please welcome, having suddenly returned home for the victory lap, is the new Alchemy Commission Cauldron Master, Ling Sha.
Oh, no. I thought we were going to be safe during downtime.
And legendary new sword master, who shall remain anonymous for the time being.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. There's no way you end that. Stay tuned for the upcoming Summer Games Fest. 2 p.m. PT. Today we're watching that on Twitch, by the way. So if you're watching this on YouTube, come to Twitch. We're watching Summer Games Fest live. Maybe we'll get an unveiling of how those characters look. That ending there, dude, threw me so off with all the new characters announced. I thought we were going to be able to save the way that I saved during all the Lafu stuff. But Mose kind of looked cool. The unnamed swords woman. I don't know. There's a lot of furries among us, and I'm not saying I'm a furry, but I'm just saying. Overall, this looked incredible. An insane update, not just for the story, which we wanted, obviously, but so many things from in-game quality of life every single time. I think it's funny that they showed Xiaoji and the teacup together, because doesn't Billy call like him cooked meal or like cooked meat or something? That's like what it translates to, because he always cooks or something like that. I don't know. This was fantastic though, man. I'm excited to read the comments on YouTube about what you guys think. Thanks for watching. And let me know what you're gonna be wasting all your money on. Help.